Hi folks, Ben from Apt OffRoad. Today is an exciting day. The Discovery 4 is a handsome vehicle, and today we're going to finish it off with some visually complementary, ultra-strong protection. In the kit, you'll have received this precision folded beauty. To get it fitted, we're going to need to remove some of the existing trim and these two bolts. To remove the trim, we'll need a long and a short Phillips head screwdriver, a flat blade screwdriver, a T30 Torx bit, and a 13mm socket and ratchet. And for the install, we'll need the 6mm Allen key and a 17mm spanner. First, we're going to remove this centre section of trim. Insert the flat blade screwdriver into the slot and give the four retainers a quarter of a turn so they can release themselves, and then pull off the trim. Next, we need to remove these little wings. There's 3 screws and a bolt per side. I'm at the back of the wing now on the passenger side. We're going to be removing these 3 screws and this bolt, and then we're going to need to reinstall this screw and this bolt. To get this wing off, I'm going to start with the smaller screw first, just because it's harder to get to. So we'll get the small Phillips head to work, and we'll get this screw out first. Then we'll move on to the long screw. Once it's out of the way, we'll get the 3rd screw out of the way as well. Pop this down. Now grab your T30 Torx bit, and we'll take this bolt out. Now with the 3 screws and the bolt out, we can take the wing off. We don't need to reinstall the wing, so we'll discard this. That's out of the way, pop this off. Because they're a part of the bumper fixing system, we do need to put this Torx bolt back in and the long screw. As it's screwing into a quickie, we'll nip it up. Don't over tighten it so we don't strip the thread, but yep, give it a nip off. Same with the Torx bolt. We'll wind that in, get it to touch, and with some firm pressure. Same both sides. Okay, so about now we've removed the centre section of trim, the 2 wings, and we've reinstalled the long screw and the Torx bolt on both sides. We can now turn to these 2 bolts and pull these out. With our 13mm socket and a ratchet, we'll now take these 2 bolts out. These bolts do have shake-proof washers on them, so they will be a little bit tight to get undone. We'll piss this with it, wind them all the way out, and we'll get ourselves ready for the install. For the install, off the guard into place. And restart the 2 bolts we just removed. One these until they just touch, because we still need some wriggle room on the front to get that sorted. Now for the front. With our guard roughly in place, poke the countersunk bolt through the countersunk holes, making sure they pass through the billet spacer and into the chassis. Once into the chassis, slip on the high tensile washer, get that on there, and then grab our nylock nut, get our fingers inside the chassis, and get that nut started. We'll repeat this on the other side. Okay, so where are we at? This beauty is in place. The 2 countersunk bolts are started, and the 2 rear bolts are started. Fit off. We're going to tighten the 2 front bolts first. So we're going to stick our 17mm spanner into the chassis there, locate on the nut, grab our Allen key, and tighten these countersunk bolts. Okay, so now that we've done both front bolts nice and firm, we can move to the rear. With our 13mm socket, we're going to nip up these two bolts till they're nice and firm. Now, stand back and enjoy. 8mm thick 5083 aluminium, 12 strategically placed folds for maximum strength, maximum ventilation for that critical airflow through to your radiator, intercooler and air conditioning, as well as easy access to your recovery point. All this plus the added bonus of countersunk fixings with high tensile bolts, nylocs and washers. All done. Real protection, full functionality and good looks. I'm Ben from Apt OffRoad. If you have any questions about today's installation, please email me or call me. Thank you for watching and we look forward to seeing you out in the tracks.